Hello everyone, welcome to Straight Up Talk with your girl Mimi Waters. I'm reporting live from Hall Studios. And today we have a very interesting topic to talk about. Today we're talking about relationship dynamics and living together. So basically we'll be gisting about, is it necessary for two people in a relationship to live together before getting married, like before settling down? Is it necessary? Is it important? Please kindly share your views and your comments.
Anyway, it is neither here nor there. It depends on what the people want. It's everything has its advantages and disadvantages. First of all, living together affords you the opportunity to get to know each other better, get to have a feel of each other's presence, character, and all what have you. However, it is not that if you're living apart, you won't get to know all these things either. But then, just like I said, it is neither here nor there. It depends on what both of you want. And as a matter of fact, it has its disadvantages too, because it could strengthen the love. That's an advantage. It could also cause issues, probably especially when the two persons have their flaws and do not have. In recent times, if you spend quality time with a person, probably the weekend she comes visiting or you go visiting, you could get to know the kind of person she is. See, except she's pretending or he's pretending, if both of you are honest with each other and your attitude towards each other, you will know. You will definitely know who is good, who has temper, who has what.
When you live together, you will get to know a lot of things that you don't know about this person you want to spend your life with. There are many things, there are many habits, there are many characters you don't see out there, outside. When the person is all dressed up, looking nice, looking beautiful, looking handsome, it is only when both of you are inside the house, probably with just boxers and all that, that is where you begin to see all those things. You begin to see how neat this person is. You begin to see how this person takes care of his or her environment. You begin to see a lot of things. So as far as I'm concerned, it is very, very important, because they say that marriage is an eye opener. There are some things that you get to see once you cross over to the other level, marriage. I'm saying that because I am married now, so there are some things you get to see. But when you spend time, if you had spent time with this person, if you had lived together, in quotes, some things may not come as a surprise, because you have seen them, or you have seen traces of them. So it is very, very important. We live together, yeah, not for long before we got married. But the things I saw while we lived together were actually what necessitated my decision, what hastened my decision, to settle down with this person. And between then and now, it has not changed. It has, and I'm not saying we are perfect. I'm not saying everything is perfect. There are some things that I didn't like that she was doing, and there were some things that she didn't like that I was doing. But as far as the one I didn't like about her is concerned, I'm talking about myself now. I saw that there are things that she could change. There are things I could I could overlook or endure until she changes. And between now and then, things has continued to improve. Like I mentioned earlier, we don't know anybody enough. As the day has gone by, we've continued to improve, continue to know each other, we continue to understand each other, we continue to respect each other, and we continue to respect each other's needs and all that. So that is.
So in terms of like domestic chores, because I know you guys are together and you guys are married, you don't have like kids yet, right? So how do you share, the domestic chores, and how do you come about, how do you share the domestic chores in the house? Because that's also one very important aspect.
We don't actually share. That's the truth. We don't share. Like I mentioned earlier, between the time we met, courted, and now, we've continued to improve. We continue to adjust for each other, and now we have come to the point where we don't need to tell each other what to do. We have each other at heart. We have each other in mind. I don't know which one is correct, but what I mean is we are yes, everybody knows their responsibilities, and it's not peculiar to anybody. Anybody can do it. I wake up in the morning sometimes and sweep the house. My wife does it sometimes too. On the days we need to do laundry, I do it sometimes. Sometimes she does it. Sometimes we do it together. The days that both of us are tired, we give it to someone to do. So it's not peculiar to anybody. Everybody knows their responsibility. We know that this is our house, this is our home, this is our marriage, and everything involved in it is concerns the both of us. It does not concern one person more than it concerns the other. Like I mentioned earlier, the essence of living together or spending time together is to know the person to an extent, to see some characters that are underlying. Those characters are to a large extent what will determine whether you go on as far as the marriage is concerned, whether you will be able to spend the rest of your life with this person, or you need to retrace your steps. If you don't know all these things, they will take you as a surprise. But when you are with this person, when you have lived with this person, you know one or two things about this person, and you will be able to decide on your own if you will be able to live with this person. For example, if you're a very neat person, if you're someone that likes your space neat, and the person you are intending to marry is the opposite, there is no way you will find out unless. Okay, the number one thing I observed is that she's very supportive. I'm not saying it because she's my wife. That's the truth. She's a very supportive woman, and she's very understanding. Very, very understanding. So it was the number one thing for me, and even until now, it's still like that. You can see that it was not all pretense. It is who she is. And secondly, she's a good cook. She's a good cook, and The angle I'm coming from now is that I know most women cook very good, very well. So the angle I'm coming from now is that she makes magic in the kitchen. That's what I mean. Like, she's this kind of person that, you know, she goes into the kitchen and comes out very fast with something to eat. You know, it doesn't take long. A lot of time I wonder how she does it.
You know, so when it comes to like relationships and dating, I think it's really important for the two people to live together, even if it's not for a long term, but at least for like 3 months, to live together and understand how both of them can carry themselves. You get, like, understand themselves properly. Understand if I wouldn't mind picking up your socks every time I see it on the floor. If it's something that I wouldn't mind doing for as long as we are together, or is it something that is a deal breaker for me? Or understand if I can be flushing your poo every time I step into the toilet, because some people don't flush after them, and if you don't live with them, you will know. You know, if you don't stay with them, you will know that this is it. Because the person looks all fresh and clean on the outside, but until you get to their home and share their home and share their space with them and be in the same place with them and be in the same place where you guys have to contribute money to run the house, that's when you really know the kind of person. Like, are they the kind of people that would hesitate before bringing out money to do things? Or are they the kind of people that would be nonchalant? Like, they don't mind, you know, the way they don't mind if the whole bulbs in the house are dead. You know, there's some people you live with, like, when it comes to keeping the house in order, bulbs, screws, doors, the sink. Some people, when the sink is bad, they don't mind fixing it. Like, it can remain like that, move forward, you know. And you might be the kind of person that you like fixing things in the house when they go bad. You like to change the bulb, you like to fix this. Because I feel like living together exposes your characters, you know. Even if you communicate about how you don't like something and how you like something, it's different when you live with someone that you're dating. You get to know them better. You get to share the same space. No matter how much you love someone, yeah, or no matter how much you care about somebody, if you've not really shared the same space with them, trust me, like, I feel like you don't know the entirety of that person. Apart from the whole feelings and everything, like, there are some attitudes and behaviors in real human beings in some people that you will need to experience firsthand though, to know if you can actually continue with them or not. When I mean live together, it also exposes how it will show you a different side of how the person operates financially. Do you get how the person spends money, how the person is able to take on responsibility? Is this someone that, like, are you guys good teammates? Like, when it comes to cleaning, you guys don't mind sharing the domestic chores, and this person can clean, this person can mop, this person can cook, while this person goes to the market. It takes living together to be able to know if you have collaborative strengths together. You know, when you guys live together, it creates like a bond. It helps you to know whether you can handle this person. When I mean handle this person, I mean like handle their character, handle the way they do things. If they are scattered people, would you be able to complement, or would you be able to complete that side of them? It takes both of you living together to understand how strong both of you are collectively. If you can complement each other's strengths, you know. So there are some people that no matter how you care and love somebody, by the time you start living with them, by the time you guys agree on something and say, okay, Saturdays are cleaning days, we need to be cleaning the house every Saturday, like, and Saturday comes, are you guys on it together? Like, while you are doing something else, the person willing to do something else, or the person is just bailing out. Like, it takes a lot of you guys being together to know if you can accomplish little things together, and by accomplishing little things together, you can actually know if you can do more things or greater things. I think living together would help you understand the financial behavior of someone. Is it like somebody that would wait, like, is the person someone that will wait for you to come back before things in the house are being done, especially in terms of, like, let's say guy and girl. If you know, there are some women that you will be dating when you're not around in the house, everything is on pause. Does she take initiative? Like, if the groundnut oil in the house has finished, will she wait for you to come back from work before she will now finish cooking the stew? Or would she, like, actually proceed with what she was doing? Would she take it upon herself to go spend money, pay for the DSTV, pay for the lights, buy fuel, or will she leave the house in darkness before, when you come back, then you guys can? Because there are some people that you would date, they will sit down and wait for, if the things in the house are finished, maybe the lights, subscription, fuel, if you need to recharge your meter and all of that. There are some people that you can be dating, and once the meter or the lights, DSTV subscriptions are finished, or you run out of subscription, they wouldn't mind. They won't impute. They might have the money, but they won't take the initiative to say, "Oh, water has finished. I need to get water. I need to fix the bulb." In terms of some men won't see the need that, okay, this bulb in the kitchen is dead. Let me fix this bulb for this person before they get back. It's until you have to say, "Oh, can you please help me?" So for change the bulbs, you're the kind of person that when things go bad in the house, in terms of bulbs, lights, sockets, you would like to fix it. Like the sink, if the sink is blocked, you're calling the plumber straight up to fix it. Some people are not like that. Some people, if that sink goes bad and is blocked, it will remain like that. They will look for option B, and they will never really take the initiative to fix the little things that go bad in the house. Some people wouldn't mind the whole bulbs in the whole house will go dead. Even the ones on the outside will be dead, and they will still be entering and coming out of the house like that. Even if the handle of the door falls down, they don't mind. They don't see it as anything. But you are the kind of person that you like to fix things and keep the house in order. When things go bad, we have to fix it. If the lights in the house go bad, even if there are two bulbs and one goes dead, you will not wait for the other one to go dead for everywhere to be dark before you now start doing complete changeover. No, if one goes bad, let's just change it, avoid all the other things. So I think it takes you being in a space with somebody to understand, and sometimes it might be with someone that does not take initiative. I think this is similar to what I'm trying to say. They don't take the initiative. There are some people that if they are using sugar in the house, it's until the last drop of that sugar finishes. That's when they will not touch it. Then when it's your turn to go and now use the sugar, that's the sugar has finished. Hey, you still not be entering you like this. They say yes, so the sugar you not. I am of the opinion that it's necessary, it's important, it's necessary for you to live with someone that you are dating. Live, not long distance relationship on the phone. No, you are there talking. Hello, hi. The moment the person drops the call, the person is going to the next, is doing something else entirely, right? So, I am of the opinion that it's very important. It's expedient for you to live with someone, even if it's for a very short period of time. Even if it's for a month or 2 or 3. It's important for you guys to share a space together, to know how your dynamics is, how you function. I think as much as both parties or the two people cannot be on the same page, it will still help you to living together still helps you study one another. You get, like, study one another and know that, okay, this is what this person likes and this is what this person doesn't like, and because I'm sharing my life or because I'm living with this person, I would reach a compromise because I'm living with this person. Because I live with Mimi and Mimi doesn't like when she gets up and the bed is not laid. Even if you are the type of guy that, and when you get up, your bed is like World War II. I mean, if we were dating, that would be a problem for me because I love when the bed is laid and when the floor is clean. So I don't want to be stepping on any sticky things on the floor. No matter how you communicate, no matter how honest you are, no matter what the whole thing is, feelings, the butterflies, they are very strong. Fine. I still feel you need to live. Living together might not say, it's not like say living together it helps you understand or know somebody completely. Because even in 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, you can't know somebody completely, but you can be able to tolerate, compromise, complete. You people can be sharing your space and it will not cause fights. So if I'm with somebody that knows, that understands that Mimi doesn't like when the house is unkept, and if I'm coming back from wherever I'm coming back and at least there is a little effort to make the house look clean, at least that will make me excited. That would not when you get back from the doorstep, you are seeing socks, shoe, this one, handkerchief, biscuit wrap, whatever, Fanta that they drank and they did not finish. Everything is welcoming you one after the other. They are walking in. God, I'm just going to I'll be so angry, you know. I'll be so mad and pissed, and that would always affect my energy when I'm coming home, because even if I'm coming with the whole excitement, that would just kill it. So for the men, let me be very liberal. I don't want to be one-sided. You know, there are some men that don't joke with their meals, especially in terms of like evening food, like making meals in the evening. Now, you know, in these millennial times, as millennial people that we are, both of you might have 2 jobs and you might not be able to be home before the other person. Yeah, some people don't joke with food, so it's important also that even if you don't cook, at least you like have the food in the freezer or in the microwave or something. Like some men don't like to come home to an empty house where there is no food, no water, no drink, no nothing. There are really seen some girls that are totally, not like they don't have their own money to buy these things, so but when they are in their boyfriend's houses, yeah, they are just hands up, leg up. If they drink the last bottle of water and that person is out of town for maybe a day, they wouldn't replace that water until that person gets back. And most times, for men don't like that thing. I think men want women that can take the initiative to do things. It's not like, oh, want to that's the way your voice. It's not like when you want to do something and because the person is out of town and the person gave you their keys to stay for the weekend and you see that the light is 2 units, and that person is coming home that night, you wait for the light to go off before the person gets home. They will just sit down and just be there waiting and say, hey, Alex, our light has finished too. I've been trying your number since morning so that you can help us buy light, but since your number wasn't going through, I thought I will wait till you get back. And this is 9:30 in the night, and that person is probably extremely exhausted and tired, and the first thing they're coming home to worry about is light or water. So I feel like these little things, they seem very little low, and a lot of people actually sweep it under the rug as unnecessary, but it goes a long way. And most of the time it makes your relationship easy. it makes the relationship easy. Like living together is very important. It helps you understand one another. It helps you both plan your domestic lives, understand your lives better, and know how to function together and operate. So with these few points of mine, I hope I have been able to share the little, and please kindly share your comments and your views on our Instagram and YouTube handles. So kindly follow us on Instagram at Straight Up Talk and on YouTube at Straight Up Talk with Mimi Waters. And we are here to turn it up. We're here to make you laugh, keep you entertained.